The Tecno Spark Go is not the newest phone in Tecno's lineup. In fact, we're about a few months late and we just got this one over a sale. However, knowing that people don't always go for the newest release, at least not here in my country, I decided to give this one a go. What I really want to know here is why lots of people here are buying this phone. What can you really do with this phone, and well, also see if it's worth your while. Hi YouTube, welcome back here, and for those who are returning to this channel, it's good to have you back. I'm Shababs and today we're going to see the unboxing/review and first impressions of the Tecno Spark Go. Before we go into the unboxing, here on the box it states that this is the Latin American version. It's only got 64 gigs of internal memory and 3 gigs of RAM, extendable to 6 gigs. The RAM is a little bit disappointing in 2024, but for the price range it's acceptable. Another very interesting thing here is the dual stereo speakers. At the back of the box, more general specs, for example 90Hz refresh rate, 6.6-inch HD, large storage, stereo dual speaker, 5000 mAh battery, and side fingerprint, and that's about it. There are still more info written on the box, but we'll check each one as we go. Now without further ado, let's unbox.
I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Upon unboxing, the first thing you see is the phone itself. Open the lower layer and you have a plastic phone case, a quick guide, a warranty, a power adapter with an output of 2 amps at 10 watts, a USB-A to USB-C cable, an earphone, these don't come anymore in most cell phones, and a SIM ejector tool. That's pretty much it. About the cell phone, one of the first things I noticed is the dual speaker with DTS audio, fingerprint unlocking on the side, a 5000 mAh battery capacity with a Type-C cable. It says here large storage, but that's what I most dislike about this device. Let's get this opened and see. The cell phone is quite impressive, I'll say. Feels good to the touch, just like an iPhone. A little more about external characteristics. It's a 6.6-inch IPS LCD cell phone with a resolution of 1612 by 720 with also a 90Hz refresh rate. On the bottom side there is a 3.5mm jack, a microphone, a USB-C port, and 2 speaker grill, one located here below and the other on top. On the left, a micro SD card slot, which you can use with a card of up to 1 terabyte. One thing I like about this micro SD card slot is you can place a micro SD card and 2 nano SIM cards all in the same tray independently. You don't have to share slots with other SIMs. The volume rocker and power button are situated on the right side and are easy to reach. And finally at the back, the camera unit, which looks so classy. Some general internal specs of this phone. It comes with a 4G LTE, dual band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.1, Wi-Fi 5. And as mentioned earlier, it does come with a fingerprint sensor on the side, but this has not yet been set. There's quite a lot of bloatware that came installed in this cell phone. More internal characteristics. Let's go to settings then. We go to my phone. The operating system here is iOS 13 based on Android 13 Go edition, but let's just say the diluted version, and don't confuse the name iOS with iOS. They're not the same. Model is Tecno BJ6, front camera 8 gigs, back dual camera 13 gigs, storage is 64 gigs, expandable with SD, and RAM is 3 gigs, expandable to 6 gigs. If you click on this, you'll be able to set virtual RAM. What it basically does is it converts your ROM to RAM when needed. You can set the storage space to be converted. In order for this to take effect, you have to restart your device. Battery capacity is 5000 mAh with a 10-watt charger. Screen resolution again, 1612 by 720 pixel with a refresh rate of 90 Hz. The Spark Go's display is acceptable, or let's just say good, especially if you're just trying to get some smartphone for general purposes. It's not the ideal phone to use when you're in for speed. The phone's display is barely visible under the sunlight even at maximum brightness, which might give some trouble taking accurate photos under sunlight. It has a resolution of 720 by 1612, but on the bright side, it includes a 90 Hz refresh rate, even though this doesn't support every game. On casual usage, it uses the regular 60 Hz to save battery life. This cell can be unlocked quickly and reliably via the optical fingerprint sensor on the side of the phone. To use the fingerprints, go to Settings, then Password and Security. You have only 3 options: lock screen passwords, fingerprints, and face unlock. Select fingerprint. For this, you have to set lock screen password to be able to use it. We choose a pattern, confirm, and done. Finally, we have the fingerprint. You can add as many fingerprints as you want. Trying it out, you can see it's fairly fast and responsive. The third biometric authentication method is the face unlock, which performs well, but personally, I don't believe it's as secure as the fingerprint method. The notification panel slides down when you pull at the middle part of the display, but the control panel will only be visible if you slide down from the battery icon, like how you would with iOS. Just like with other Android skins, the Spark Go's UI is littered with ads and bloatware. Some of them can be removed while others are embedded and cannot be removed. So for example, AHA games sent to desktop, it can't be removed. Let's see, car care can't be removed. Let's see, Etalace, this can be removed, for example. The phone runs Android 13 Go edition. From the get-go, however, there is a security update available. Go to Settings, then System, and System Update. Select Online Update, and it starts to download. It took a short time really. After updating, phone restarts, then we go back to Settings, then System Updates just to confirm. While checking out this phone, its main feature, plastered all over the box, are the stereo speakers. It consists of a dual speaker with DTS enhancement, one speaker at the top and another at the bottom, which is a pretty neat positioning since this will allow the phone to achieve its surround sound effect. Let's just try it out and compare it with a higher end cell phone, for example, the Honor Magic Light 6. We go on YouTube, just see the volume, and all I can say is that it sounds good. Let's see here. I don't really see a difference between the two of them, but yeah, it does sound good. To improve sound, however, we can go to System and then to DTS Sound. By default, the preset is set to Smart. You then toggle Equalizer to activate and then tune using the given equalizer. You can choose Music and then use Music Sound. You will have 3 options first: Wide, In front, and Traditional, after which you can give it a bass, vocal, or treble boost. You can also choose Video game, and then repeat the process. You don't have that option with Smart, but Smart will adapt to the music you are currently using. Traditional is the closest to the default sound profile. By turning on these boosts under the DTS settings, the sound profile will sound slightly different. Turning every boost available makes the audio sound clearer and have a stronger bass. The camera interface is typical, looks like an iPhone camera. The auto option is labeled as AI Cam, and there are other options to the left and right. Short video is an option to make TikTok style videos. Beauty is the section where you can make Snapchat-like photos with your face smoothed out. And portrait, as it says, is a portrait mode. Lastly, we have video. You can only shoot 1080p at 30 fps or 720p at 30 fps. Just clicking on this icon, you can alternate between the two. You can also click on settings where you can control, activate or deactivate shutter sound, set volume buttons, watermark, fingerprint shooting, video quality which is 720 or 1080, and also you can mute recorder. Going back to AI camera for photos, you can go to settings and choose the best settings also, particularly here. Shooting methods where you can choose touch shooting or fingerprint shooting. There is a dual camera setup consisting of a 13MP camera and a 2-megapixel depth camera, a front selfie 8-megapixel snapper with an LED flash that lights up whenever you charge the phone too. There is also a night mode dubbed Super Night. I am shooting this video on the Spark at 10:18 p.m. and picture is quite good. Obviously, I have good lighting here, and so this result may vary. We are now going to go through the phone settings just to see other things that can be done. Starting with personalization, here you can set up themes, wallpapers, desktops, and gestures. In display and brightness, you can change from light to dark theme. You can also choose to activate or deactivate adaptive brightness and set screen timeout. Here we can adjust the refresh rate, maximum 90 and minimum 60 Hz, or you can just set it to auto. In sound and vibration, here we can set a DTS sound. Notification center, here you can choose how you want to see your notifications. Password and security, there are 3 options: lock screen, fingerprint, and face unlock. You also have general information about your internal storage. App management, I was really looking to see if it supports dual apps, but it doesn't. Digital well-being and parental controls. In systems, you can change languages, date and time, update, manual guide, and you can also reset your mobile here. In short, I got this Tecno Spark Go 2024 after seeing the beautiful design. Besides, the price is a good one. There are different colors, but I decided for the black, more ordinary color. It feels very light, yet compact to hold. Unlike many more expensive smartphones, it suits everyday tasks you might think of, and even some light gaming. This phone is good for browsing and storing, but do not expect too much because it's a cheap phone with average performance. If you're not a gamer, then buy it. I have this as my backup phone. Also remember that the OS Android Go is a stripped down version of Android and you're gonna have less features. The camera is not the best, lots of bloaty software, and the speaker is just about there, but the battery life is good. Hope you found this video helpful and it has given you enough information on the Tecno Spark Go 2024. I appreciate your time watching it. Let us know of your experiences or if you have any doubt in the comments below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell button so you get notified when we upload new videos. Thank you for watching, and as always, see you soon.